Hello, folks. Today we're going to talk about censorship. In the West countries, we have been told that we are in democracies and some other countries are authoritarians. We are also told that those authoritarian countries are censoring the media and internet and there is no freedom of speech. After the war in Ukraine has started, the Western governments are spending huge money on weapons for Ukraine, disregarding any of the public opinions against supporting this war. Almost all of the West media have to be on the side of Ukraine and they can't report anything positive about Russia. You might be tired of seeing almost all the videos on YouTube are supporting the one side. And there are no balanced reports there. And it is actually the censorship under the circumstances of war. We are now in media blackout on Russian side information. Yes, we know people believe Russia is evil, so they don't want anything good about Russia. People are forced to support the one side and we are told to beat Russia. They are also people and they are as good and nice as we are. If Russians are evil, then Americans are what? Demons? Doesn't this look like censorship in wartime? Unlike people in general, our viewers are smart enough to know that something wrong is going on in the media or internet sphere. When we are in peacetime, the media or people are accusing other countries' media censorship. Now the Western media reports are strictly censored and biased on the Russia-Ukraine conflict. They have to deny everything Russia is saying as propaganda. This may not be a good situation. It is difficult to report on the side of Russia. We have to assume everything the US or the West governments are saying is right. We are literally forced to believe the stories the US or the EU are telling us. Otherwise we could be accused for some kind of traitors and could be alienated or punished by any means. So now even in the West, there is media censorship. We have been told to believe the West are in democracies and Russian and some other countries are authoritarian states, which is not true. Unlike many brainwashed people, our viewers know that our democracy system is being manipulated by oligarchs behind the scenes. It looks like democracy, but in reality it is controlled by a handful of people. There is almost no difference between our political system and that of what we call authoritarian countries. The Western democracy looks like democracy. Do you really believe that you can change your country just by voting? Of course not. In the Western democracy you have to lobby and pour money to get your representatives elected. So you need huge money for elections. Where does money come from? It comes from oligarchs or some powerful groups. Isn't that the same as other so-called authoritarian countries? Then what is the Western democracy? It is just propaganda. Those who are telling us that we have democracies are just hypocrites who are telling us lies to make money. People are brainwashed to believe their political system is democracy. The US uses democracy for an excuse to attack other countries. The West people instantly think this is the war between democracy and dictatorship. As you know, the governments the US installed had always been corrupted because they are actually not democratic. Same as the Western politics. We are so brainwashed that we have a tendency to believe we are living under democracy. If you look at inequality, drug abuses, inflation, mass shootings, wars and so on, people are not controlling politics. Only handful of people or oligarchs are controlling politics. Do you still believe in the Western democracy? Then just go for a vote and see nothing will change. Politicians or the media rarely talk about taxes. They always talk about unimportant stuffs to avoid real issues like taxes. Because they are hired to use taxpayers' money for their constituencies or their sponsors. Politicians look debating seriously, but they are not debating. They are acting to make people believe democracy is working. Behind scenes they are on the same page and getting high salaries from taxpayers. money. What it is, what it is. Thank you for watching or listening, and may the truth be with you.